What's up, everybody? It's the legendary loser back again with another valuable video for you guys to motivate you. Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite games of all time. And this is funny because I was born in the 90s, but I was exposed to it later on, and that's Final Fantasy VII. It came out on the PlayStation Store one day. One of my favorite YouTubers, HG Bailey, he started playing it around the same time that it came out. So I picked it up because I heard some great things about the game, played it on my own, as well as watched his videos about it. And the storyline just really inspired me. And, knowing what I know now that I'm a bit older, I feel like a lot of us can relate to Cloud and relate to the type of person he is and the type of person that he wants to be. So I have my points down. Basically, throughout the entire game, Cloud is basically, and these are spoiler alerts for those of you that have not played the game. I'll try to be as broad as possible, but throughout the entire the game, Cloud is dealing with basically an identity crisis. You can see it through the first few moments of the game, first 15 minutes. He's hearing these thoughts in his head. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know what he's doing at times. Sometimes he's attacking the people he cares about, and sometimes he's doing things that he just does not want to do. And although there's some factors that are involved in that, basically what it is Cloud did not know his true self, and that's what I want to talk about. You have to know your true self, who you truly are, before you can truly succeed in anything, right? A lot of people nowadays, they just follow the trend. They are just following whatever they want to, whatever they see people doing. If someone is rich and he does this, and this, another person will just go and copy that, thinking it'll lead to the same results. And what I mean by this is, if you see a rich guy and he's mean, then some people will go out and also become mean as well. It's that to that level of degree, and you can copy someone and become successful. For an example, Kobe Bryant, copied Michael Jordan, but he improved it. Taking successful habits is good too, but a lot of people are just copycats, and they'll do whatever just to obtain something when they don't even know their true self. The reason both Kobe and Michael Jordan were successful is because they knew their true self. And so when Cloud was basically, spoiler alert again, he's following this man. He had an identity of this man named Zack, as well as his own identity. And Zack was his best friend. He kind of forgot about him due to some issues, but that led him to basically have a whole lot of mental issues, and it just made him a flawed hero, and because of that, he basically let a girl he cared about die. And funny thing, the girl he cared about was, in fact, used to date Zack. And that's the thing. He took Zack's identity, said he was in Soldier, said he was all these things and did all these things, and he had this amazing beef with Sephiroth, and he just didn't know himself. And another thing I wrote down is, you need to figure out your past in order to propel yourself forward. One of the reasons that Cloud was able to overcome this was during a part in, I think, Disc 2, him and Tifa got sent into the life stream, where they had to basically go through Cloud's past and pick up the pieces that were kind of broken and the pieces he didn't know. And he basically started to remember what truly happened in his past and what led him to where he is now. And because of this really got to me. You need to figure out your past if you want to have a better future. Once Cloud was able to do this, once he figured out his past, he focused on what he wanted in the future, and that was to defeat Sephiroth. He knew what Sephiroth did to him, what he caused people, and what he's currently doing. And that caused him to want to finally defeat him. Now, in saying this, You don't live in the past, and you don't live in the present either. You fo- you don't live in the past, I'm sorry, and you don't live in the future either. You live in the present. You take it one step at a time in the present to focus on being successful. A failure here and there does not stop you. You just have to take it one day at a time. And I know there's someone out there probably listening who maybe you failed a quiz, maybe you failed a test, maybe you failed 5 classes. It can't stop you. I'm telling you, and this is from personal experience. Um, I'm not going to talk about that now, but basically, I've dealt with a couple great big failures that I just thought I could not come back from. And looking back, those things were very insignificant. And, I'm pushing through, just trying to become even better. And that's why I really like cloud.